Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Let's wait for a while for more to join. Okay, I think majority should be in already. Okay, so what we will do today is first I'll brief you regarding assignment 3. Okay, so I have uploaded assignment 3. So for assignment 3, it is individual. So you no longer work in a group. Assignment 3 is individual. I will brief you about assignment 3 first. Okay, finish ready, then we will start the demo. Okay, so today the demo, the sequence is as what I have shown. Okay, so you can see that same thing. Today is 12 team, then next tutorial is another 16. Okay, so just follow the sequence. For example, the first one is team 108. So 108, 108 is this Xavier and Kailing. Okay, so same thing. I will create breakout room for you, so you can actually do the demo. Okay, today there's second things we need to do is first is I'll brief you about assignment 3. So this is the first thing. Second is we'll do the demo. Okay, then the third thing is the quiz. Okay, so this will be the second quiz. So just remember that the quiz is actually part of the assignment. So they will release together with your assignment. So for quiz 2, today we will start at 2:15. 2:15, 2:15. Okay, so same thing, just like the last round, 5 questions, 15 minutes. Yeah, so you have more than sufficient time, so take your time to complete the thing. Okay, 2:15 until 2:30. Okay, so 5 questions. So it's the same, no back button. Okay, when you finish one, you have to move on to the next. Okay, so remember to do that. Yeah. So for those that not demoing today, okay, so you can do remember to come back to do the quiz on at 2:15. Okay, so I have sent everyone the link and the password. So just follow that link and password to do the quiz will do. Can? Yeah, so for this part, anyone want to ask any questions? Okay. Okay, so I will brief you about assignment 3 first. Okay, let me get a copy of assignment 3. Let me stop the sharing first. Okay, just a while. I will transfer the file over first. Assignment 3. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay. Okay, so this one is assignment 3. We will, the due date is 23rd August. So you have, I think more than 2 weeks. Today is 11, about 2 weeks. Okay, so for this part over here, unlike your first two, this will involve database already. Okay, this will involve database. Okay, so in this assignment, you need to develop a digital library. Okay, so digital library. Okay, so over here, the main theme is actually digital library. Okay, so access to library resources. So the resources, it can be book, textbook, or workbook. Okay, different type of book. Okay, so we have 2 different type of user. Okay, so one type is the librarian, one type is a borrower, which is a regular user. Okay, so previously for the first two assignment, you do not need to do the register and login, but for this one, you need to register or login. Okay, they have the option to register for account and log in to the account. Okay, so after they log in, then you can identify whether they are librarian or borrower. Okay, so first they talk about the librarian. Okay, what can the librarian do? Okay, so you have the librarian. Okay, they can insert resources into the system. So the resources also means all the different books. They can insert, they can view the resources, they can insert, they can view. Okay, insert, they can view, they can search for the resources. Okay, they can also change the status of the resources. Okay, so they can change status. That means whether it is borrow or not borrow. Okay, so they should also be able to list all the borrow resources. Okay, so they can actually do a listing. This. Okay, so the listing comprises of the borrow one, list those books resources which is borrowed. Okay, they can also list all the extended borrowing. Extended borrow. Okay, and all the available one. Okay, so this one is the available one. Okay, so three things, three things. So this is what the librarian can do. Okay, so now let's look at the borrower. Okay, so for the borrower, okay, I'm going to put it here. Okay, they can, same thing, list, they can do a listing of all the available resources. Okay, they can, this one is available. Okay, they can list available resources that he or she has borrowed. Yeah, so they can list their own borrowed. Okay, they can also search for resource. Okay, search for a resource. Okay, borrow a resource. And extend the borrowing. Okay, so borrow a resource, extend, borrow. Okay, so these are the things that they can do. Okay, they have additional conditions after that. When the user borrow a resource, okay, when they borrow a resource, should note, okay, the duration of borrowing and get a notification. So duration of borrowing and get a notification with the date when the borrowing will be ceased and the cost of borrowing. Okay, so that means when they borrow, they need to print out something. Okay, so this one is the info where they have to print out. Okay, when should they return all these things? Okay, so this one is for the borrowed one. Okay, for borrowed. Okay, when they extend, same thing over here, they will have to bring some info. Okay, so info for extend. Okay, so they should show the borrowing period, indicate duration of extension, get a notification for the new due date, and the cost that need to be paid. Okay, info for the extend. Okay, then after that, for every user, okay, for every user, okay, there should be information about their ID, their name, surname, phone, email, and type. Yeah, so this one is for the user. So we have two different types of user. Okay, so one is the librarian, one is the borrower. Borrower. Okay, then this one is for the resource. So the resource, okay, should be information about the book number, ISBN, title, author, publisher, status, regular cost per day. So this particular library, okay, you do need to pay something. Okay, unlike the National Library, you don't have to pay. So there's a regular cost per day and extended cost per day. So for example, every day if you borrow is $1, extended one is $2. You can assume this. Okay, so this one you can make your own assumption. Yeah, so this one is for the resource. This one is for the resource and the user and the resource. Okay, so one is for the user, one is for the resource. Okay. When the searching, okay, when searching, so this one is when searching, the resource, there should be option to search by combination of, okay, so combination of ISBN, title, status. Okay, user can enter part of the searching string. So this one is not is a more complex search. Okay. So for example, they can say that, okay, I want from a certain author, ABC. Okay, I only want to want those which is available. So you can have a combination of this. Okay, so payment is not part of this assignment. Okay, so you don't have to do the payment. Yeah. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward for this one. It's just that many, actually, although there are a lot of different functions, but actually a lot of them is similar. Okay, for example, the listing part, the search part, the view part, they are actually similar. Yeah, insert, this one is only unique to librarian. And borrow, this one is unique to the borrower. Okay, so anything, anyone want to ask anything?
Okay, I might want to clarify something regarding the payment. Is it not part of this assignment, right? So the $1 per day and the $2 per day, right? So how does that come into the picture?
Okay,
And then,
so
yeah.
And the cost that need to be paid. This, remember the info for extend. That means when they extend, they will show a message. They will show a message on the screen. Okay, you extended for 3 days. This is additional cost.
Okay. So that means I have to show like if extended for 3 days, it have to be reflected as $6, something like that.
Correct. You just show the cost. Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's a totally different thing from the payment. So the payment here is actually what does it refer to?
Credit card payment, net payment. Remember when you go e-commerce, you have to pay.
Oh, okay. So that is the payment that is referring. It's not the same as the for the extension. Yes. That one is a different.
Yes. This one is just showing the cost only. Show the cost.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Okay. 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 Let me hold for a while to see whether any more questions. Yeah. So this part is the same. So all these are the functionality that we have discussed. Okay, user should be able to register, should be able to log in, should be able to log out. This one is, I think, then librarian can insert, they can list, they can change, borrower can list, they can borrow. Okay, they should be able to extend the borrowing. Okay. Okay, notification basically just show a pop-up message somewhere in your website. Okay. 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 Okay, let me stop the sharing. Okay, let me stop the. Okay, later I will create a breakout room first. Okay, so you all can actually go in there. Okay, I will stay in the main room for a while for others to ask questions. Then after that I'll go in. So just give me a few minutes. Let me set up the breakout room. Okay, let me show the things again.